Hello, hello. Good evening. Good afternoon. Sorry, it was a little bit of a hiccup with the setting. Sometimes you struggle with your technique and so on. Actually, I wanted also to check something, but looks that it's not really working. So I hope you are doing well. We are in the middle of the week, more or less, right? Sometimes I just lose the control of it, but. Definitely, things are going in a certain direction, no matter where you are. But today I have been in contact with many people around the world again, and this is always a blessing because you are working from home and you miss this, I would say, social contact. But on the other hand, you have it virtually. So when you start very early morning and you are connected to Australia, and you have the first Zoom call, then you end up, I would say, late in the night by being connected to the US because the time zone is different. And then along the way, you are also connected with South Africa and some different European countries and sometimes also Asia. So that's basically what I'm doing, I would say, all day long, which is pretty funny because, well, otherwise you would be just sitting at home and getting bored, right? You can be in front of your computer and be working your emails down, doing your work, doing your projects and so on. But if you don't have this chance to talk to someone, then definitely it becomes super hard. And if you go out, I live in a small village actually. So if I go to this village and I want to go for a coffee, there are actually two places, and I can select one in the morning, one in the afternoon, so just to have some steps in between and make sure I get some fresh air. But this is how it is, and I can see a big change over the past few days that there are less and less people on the street, more and more people, of course, with the mask. And well, the funny thing, I mean, I have never been giving so many times my address, my name, my phone number to the waitress that knows me by my name, and every time she has to ask me the same thing, and I have to put the table number and so on. But you are familiar to that too. But I would say in a different world, well, I could be very pleased to give my address, my phone number to so many people, right? I would not say which gent because otherwise I will get hit again by some people. Anyway, so I don't know if last Monday you had a chance to watch the interview we had with Chris Reilly. And Chris Reilly is a good friend of mine. He's this world champion in free diving, but he did a little bit differently than many others do. And in this world you have so many different types of world champions, and you can be a world champion in basically holding your breath in your bath tube, and you could register this as well. You can try it. I have seen people doing that, and it's quite funny. But after 7 minutes without breathing, you should maybe come up and look around if everything is still fine, right? So anyway, we had this very great talk, and we will have more talks with him in the future because he's a great guest speaker. Actually, when you go back to the story on Monday to this interview, and really encourage you to do that. If you have a chance to really take a break and go back to this video that we did on the other day, either in the group or in the YouTube channel or on this Facebook page of mine, then just do it. It's very encouraging to do that. You will see that Christian actually started to dream about becoming a free diver at the age of something like 6. That was the first time he went into that. And with 14, 16, his life moved on. And I have known him for years, but actually the most I'm getting out of him and our friendship is not because he is a free diving champion. It's just because of this mindset that he's having when he brings his knowledge, his experience on how you can use maybe a breathing technique, which is nothing else than that. It's a breathing technique, but where it comes very close to my own experiences, basically, that's the mindset. So this mindset that is using to overcome difficulties, to swim 90 meters below the ice or 100 meters below the ice and holding his breath. Time-wise, it's not so long, but it's in the head. You cannot go up. You have something to overcome, and you have to be mentally prepared to do that. Well, and he turns that actually into his normal life when he does also some guest speaking events with some sports team. He did also something with the Red Bull team. He's in this group of Austrians that actually follow a little bit the path of Arnold Schwarzenegger in different directions. So they do not have a plan B; they have always a plan A, and they follow this plan all the time. And they are ready mentally to overcome anything. And the way he explained it basically is really clear. You may have a problem, and you may have a situation that you're not able to think that you can overcome, but you have always a door that is opening, and you have always an open door, and you have also open ears to find this type of let's say people who will listen to you, give you maybe some advice, some ideas on how you can do that. But usually you have the answer by yourself. That's as simple as that. You know what to do. Sometimes you may ask somebody to get some, I would say, some feedback, some confirmation about how you would do that. But I would say 99% of the time you know it, and 99% of the time people will discourage you to do something that is maybe different. So that's how it is. Let me just change my setting here. I want to see who is joining from the group, because it's since I broadcast that in different parts, it's important to see that, so that I can at least talk to the people that are joining. And let's see, because if you are now live, just say that you're live, so hashtag live. If you are in the replay, say hashtag replay. Right, so today, I don't know in your country. Hello, Frank. Nice to have you here. I don't know how it is, but I think the majority of the European countries right now are taking measures to make our life a bit harder again. So we will have to overcome that situation. I guess we have no choice. We have to follow that, and then some countries will be harder than others. In some different places, the situation is so difficult to understand. I was talking to French people today. You have 3-4 measures. You start to have to become, I don't know, an expert in understanding what they want to tell you, and which situation puts you in which 7 days or 10 days or 14 days lockdown, if you have symptoms, no symptoms, etc. So very difficult, disastrous. In Italy, same thing. Pools have shut down, all the activities are shut down. So in Switzerland, they just announced now that as well that you have basically no chance to do real sports activities if you are in a team sport. So it becomes super difficult. Now, what happened as well, I posted this little post saying that if you are having let's say the grinta, the willpower to change something, and you are in a situation where you need to do something to change something, just let me know, and I actually want to pick up 3 persons that will move on in their affiliate marketing journey. I'm still in the selection process. I got so many people actually contacting me, but I have also to say, you have people that contacts you immediately actually the first one who said basically #me are the last one who will really do something. They see an opportunity, they think, oh, I could learn something, I could do something, I could change my life, I could have an opportunity to generate some passive income. And I hate this word passive income. Actually, I always consider that as an active income, because you have to be active and not passive in order to generate something. It will never fall from the sky. But even at that particular moment, when I reply to these people and I say, well, thank you very much for sending me your message. Let me ask you a few questions. And I ask basically 2 or 3 questions. I want to know where they are coming from, what they do, what they have maybe done in life, what motivates them actually to send me that message. I would say 50%, they will simply not reply. So that you know that after 3-4 days, you know already, they do not have this energy to change something in their life. They just want to have something that will say, click here and get your bank account filled with money. It's quite amazing. And then you have the other groups that wants really to enter this game. They submit you, I will not say an application, I don't ask for an application. Basically, we exchange the first contacts, we exchange the first few IDs and information via Messenger. I tell them what to do. I tell them to join a specific program that I want them to be in. It's fully free. I want them to be in that program, which is called Online Business Addicts. Once they register, I know they are progressing in that program. I know they will develop their knowledge with that, and then the coaching starts. So this is one part of the game. And then, of course, we jump into a Zoom call and we have a face-to-face conversation. So you already can see also the introvert person that will not switch on their camera. And I don't mind, I accept that. For me, I will be on camera and I will talk to the person, and the person has to be very comfortable in the way she will be talking to me, and then we'll decide. Interesting too is the type of people that are also contacting you. I heard dramatic stories, and it goes under the skin. It's really incredible what is happening to some people right now, when they were thinking October would be the turnaround and they would be able to move on with their career. They would be able to maybe fly back to a resort or work in the tourism environment, and they realize all is gone. Their money is gone, their work is gone, their dream is gone, and they are in a half depression mode. So that's pretty tough. And the good thing is when they start to open up and talk to you and talk about their journey, about their experience, and where they really are and what they want to do. And this is really enjoyable to have this kind of conversation, because it's not all about generating money. Of course, money is necessary. It's a necessary mean to do business and to generate income for people who needs to have income, and all of us need income, right? But the story can be very strong, and actually they have a story to tell, and they have the possibility to use this story while using social media. It's not about being in a very bad mode or in a bad mood, whatever, being depressive, but everyone has a story, and this story can help really generating more friends, more people who are interested in seeing the development of a particular individual, what is going on, what will change in the next few days, few weeks. And this is where we are at the moment. So we have quite a number of people that have now done the process, and then there will be only 3 at the end, and everyone will have a different story, definitely, and then we will work together and move on. On the other hand, I have also many people from different industries. I was always thinking that the majority of the guys who would contact me would be coming from the diving industry, with the story that I just said before, that they cannot go back to their resorts and so on. The point is that it's not like that. It's half-half. You have people from everywhere in the world who are seeking to improve their knowledge. They are seeking to improve their, let's say, something that they can put on their CV later on. And many people are actually willing to escape this situation of being bored at home or having to work from home for a company, and they are not recognized for what they do. So here we have to find obviously the right way and the right solution, and that's what I'm aiming for. And this is quite an interesting journey too, because what I realize is that it's coming from everywhere in the world. So for me, my motivation definitely to be in contact with so many people in different places has been a blessing. I would never have been able to do that so far. Nevertheless, you have to also come to a conclusion. You cannot just listen stories and do not do the work. So you have, at a certain moment, you have to do the work, and you have to find out who is really willing to do the work. So you have a person, you give the task, the homework, and then after 2 days you have not heard anything, then nothing will happen either. So you can have the best story of the world. If you are not willing to put your heart into the work, if you are not passionate about that, if you are not seeing a chance to overcome a difficult situation, it will not work. You have to do that. And that's where basically I'm going right now. So I was not thinking that the selection process would be so interesting, but definitely it's a cool thing to do, and it gives me the opportunity to learn a lot of things, a lot of stuff from people, and definitely see where they are going. And funny as well, as I said, 50% is probably coming from one industry, where they have this struggle right now. They want to make themselves more employable also in the future, and that's what we do also on Mondays when we talk with some different people, and we have the opportunity to interview some people. So of course, as I well said, quality goes over quantity. That's also our motivation, together with my colleague Marco Gervasi, which is always joining me on Monday, and that's how it goes. And so as of tomorrow, we will move to a little bit more detailed information. We'll move into this marketing direction, see about new developments, things that you can use maybe for yourself or in your business. So we are going to talk a little bit more in detail about that. But definitely one important part is that if you want to have all the benefit of, let's say, some guidelines, some blueprints, and so on, you have to join the Swiss Lifepreneur affiliate group. That's where I will put all the resources, and I will not put them into this into my personal page. So you have to go through the process of applying that. And it gives me already the information about what I did today. I had to kick out one member because he was abusing our Swiss Lifepreneur affiliate group, posting, Bitcoin possibilities. That's not the game. That's not the plan. The group is done for people who are willing to learn something, willing to exchange experience, willing to be there to have a great experience too, having the opportunity to see every Monday night an interview, more or less every Monday night an interview with some personality, no matter which field this person is coming. We talked about sharks in the Maldives, we talked about the Canary Islands, and so on. So we have different opportunities, but people who are joining the group have also to respect the rules of a group. We don't want to have, pitching in that group. We want to be a group of like-minded people, friendly people, and willing to learn from each other. So if you are not a member of this group, you're definitely welcome to join. You will find on my Facebook page, you will find on the left-hand side, definitely the link to the group. Join the group. That's something that is growing slowly. We do not want to have everybody in there. We want to have a selected group of people who are willing also to be there, and we will move on. All right. So, having said that, I hope you had a great day. I say stay safe and don't listen too much the news. I also said today, if you watch, listen, or read the news, you are, let's say, misinformed. And if you don't do that, you are not informed. The question is always, what is the most important part? Especially when you have to eliminate all the fake news and all the things that are unnecessary, all the things that are scaring you. So just do something that is pleasant for you, follow your passion, be passionate about one theme, learn something every day, and implement it. I wish you a very nice evening. I say take care, be safe, and see you tomorrow. Bye-bye.